Hoi hoi everybody, my name is George and welcome back to HubbardBrosGaming, and today is episode 4 of the WWE 2K18 Women's Tournament, and today we are focusing on Group D. So here we go, we're on Monday Night Raw tonight for our first Group D match, which throws up Nikki Bella versus Brie Bella. We've got Nikki Bella coming out first. Former two-time Divas champion Nikki Bella. Of course, won the Divas title for the first time by beating Beth Phoenix on April 23rd, 2012, before losing it just 6 days later to a returning Layla at Extreme Rules. She then won the Divas title for a second time at Survivor Series 2014, beating AJ Lee, and she held it for a record-setting 301 days, which was of course ended by someone she'll be facing later on in this group, Charlotte, so that'll be a nice interesting match. And here comes our opponent for the day. Normally allies, but today they are enemies. It's Brie Bella, who of course is a former Divas champion in her own right. She won the title in 2011, beating Kelly Kelly. No, sorry, not beating Kelly Kelly. I can't remember who she beat for it, annoyingly. Yeah, she held it for 70 days before losing it to Kelly Kelly. Of course, the Bella's debuting all the way back in 2008, so they are two of our longest tenured superstars here. It'll be interesting to see which one of these comes out on top, because they will know each other incredibly well, obviously. So here we go, we're underway. And lock up to start with. Brie Bella gets Nikki in a headlock. Nikki sending Brie into the ropes and catches her with a forearm to take her down. She's setting up here, looks setting up for a DDT, but Brie with a counter, the knee to the midsection. And a running bulldog. Follows it up with a leg drop, taking control of this match early on. Goes to the middle rope and hits a nice splash there from Brie. Whips Nikki into the ropes. Gets her with a Lufez Prez. Brie dominating the very early portions of this match. Goes for an early cover. Nikki kicks out at 1. Of course, we all know how important it is to get that opening win on the board, and considering who these two will have to face in their group, getting a win here is going to really help them. But of course, they've got coming up, they've got Charlotte and Asuka, so it'll be tough for them to pick up a second win, you'd imagine. So a win here is very important, as Brie hits a nice suplex there to keep the control. Stomping on the arm there, just trying to wear Nikki down a bit. Of course, we know Nikki the more powerful. Oh, a lovely DDT. As I was saying, Nikki the more powerful of the two twins. So Nikki reverses there with an elbow, and then hits a nice neck breaker there. Oh, nice move there, nice takedown. Thought Brie countered the clothesline there, but Nikki manages to turn it into her favour. And Nikki now just wearing down Brie. And I can tell you from experience, that is a painful hold. Looks like Brie's about to get out of it. She does. Nice elbow to the midsection. What's she setting up for here? Well, she's got Nikki up for a powerbomb. She takes her into the corner and just drops her face first across the turnbuckle. And uses the fact that Nikki's in the turnbuckle and hold on to the ropes to hit another powerbomb. I say another, it was the first. Oh, and Brie setting up now for the yes kicks, of course, made famous by her husband Daniel Bryan. Brie into the cover. But Nikki kicks out at 2. Brie can't believe it. She thought she'd won it on those kicks. Oh, now she's trapped Nikki in the yes lock. Because Nikki is very close to the ropes there. But Nikki breaks out of it quite easily, it has to be said. Dodges a clothesline there from Brie. Picks her up and... Oh, I thought she was going for an electric chair powerbomb there, but Brie counters it into a hurricanrana brilliantly. And just a little knee drop into the back there by Brie. Brie has had control of this match pretty much all the way through. Goes in for another cover. This time Nikki kicks out at 1. Don't know what Brie went for there. She decided to run the ropes a bit, but... Oh, and another lovely DDT. Brie seems out of it herself. I don't know whether it's fatigue, whether Nikki got a bit of a counter in there. I don't know. And Brie hitting a second splash there off the middle rope. Going for these yes kicks for a second time. I'm very surprised to see that Nikki hasn't got in much offense at all in this match. It's been pretty much all Brie. But Nikki kicking out at 2 again. Nikki is staying in this. Looks like Brie might be hoping to get the yes lock put on again. She does, and again it's very close to the ropes, which is not ideal. I mean, if Nikki really wanted to, she could just reach out an arm and grab that rope. It looks like Brie just let go of it. Interesting. I thought she probably had it there. I mean, Nikki wasn't looking like she was going to get out of the yes lock, and Brie let go of it. But she continues the attack. Sends Nikki into the corner. Nikki with a counter there, just clubbing arm to the back. Brie again taking control. No, now Nikki's back. Nikki clotheslining Brie out of the ring. Creating a bit of separation there, but as I say that, Nikki decides she's going outside. Oh, a sharp elbow there to the face of Brie. And a kick to the midsection. Nikki setting up for something here. Oh, she's hit the rack attack 2.0. Could this be it? Could she have come back from nowhere to get the win? No, Brie kicks out. Wow, I thought that might have been it. Nikki comes off the second rope with a arm, elbow, I don't know, something. Brie with a counter there. Looked like she was going for a spinning forearm, and Nikki counters and goes back to that submission maneuver there. Just digging the knee into the spine of Brie. As I mentioned before, that is an incredibly painful hold. And Nikki decides to let go, and little forearm there to the face of Brie. And just drops her throat first across the top rope. Goes for the cover. Brie kicks out of one. Some clubbing elbows there from Nikki. She continues with the elbows. That's just yanking on the head of Brie there. Just twisting away at the neck. Oh, Brie with a nice arm drag there, it's counter. And she hits another DDT on Nikki. I think that's the third DDT she's hit. She goes in on the cover. Oh, Nikki kicking out. I think she kicked out before too. I think it was a 1 count. She avoids a big knee and hits. Oh, hits an amazing Hurricanrana. Follows out with an absolutely huge forearm. Surprised she's not gone for the cover here. Starts for another knee drop on the back. Oh, she's setting up for something. Is this a Rack Attack 2.0 again? Could this be the one that ends it? She hits it. Could this be it? Get on the cover. And that's it. That is it. I don't know what happened with my voice there, but that was it. Second Rack Attack 2.0 is enough to put Brie away. And Nikki gets off to a great start in this group, picking up and opening 3 points. I'm still surprised that Nikki actually won that match. Brie dominated that, like, probably about 85% of the match, and just couldn't seem to find a way of putting Nikki away. In the end, Nikki hung in there and got that last killer blow in there. Gets the victory and gets the opening 3 points that she desperately wanted. So now we head into our second Group D match, with Charlotte going up against Asuka. So this will be I'm calling it out, it's going to be an amazing match, because I mean, we saw what these two could do at WrestleMania, so let's hope they put on something just as good tonight. So we're on SmackDown for the second Group D match. And coming out first is Charlotte. Or Charlotte, very famously the daughter of Ric Flair, the 16-time world champion. No real wrestling experience before joining WWE back in 2012, but done a lot for herself since joining. Of course, she won the NXT Women's Championship in a tournament after it was vacated by Paige all the way back in 2015. Say all the way back, it was only 3 years ago, it wasn't that long. I think it was 2015. Might be wrong, might be 14, I don't know. Someone let me know if I'm wrong. Of course, she debuted on the main roster all the way back, again I'm saying all the way back in 2015 in July. As mentioned, it ended Nikki Bella's run with the Divas Championship. Of course, she's a 4-time Raw Women's Champion and a 1-time SmackDown Tag Team Champion. Women's Champion. Of course, getting the most famous win of her career by beating this woman at WrestleMania and ending her huge undefeated streak. What was it? Asuka's undefeated streak, if I can remember. I can't remember how many days it was, and it's really annoying me. 914 days her streak was since joining WWE. Of course, she's former NXT Women's Champion, held that for 510 days before relinquishing it undefeated. Of course, she's been wrestling all the way back since 2004. I mean, when you look at some of the accolades she's got, not just in WWE but all around the world. She's a former 5-time DDT Ironman Heavy Metalweight Champion, JWP Openweight Champion once, Yakuza Pro Diva Champion, Neo Tag Team Champion, Pro Wrestling Wave Tag Team Champion twice, Arena World Tag Team Champion, Arena World Women's Champion, Smash Divas Championship twice, and then of course in WWE she won the Mixed Match Challenge, Sole Survivor in her first Survivor Series match, and the winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. So of course we know it was Charlotte that ended Asuka's undefeated streak, but Asuka, I'm sure, will have something to prove here tonight, that she can beat Charlotte. At the minute, it's Charlotte that's in control, as she hits a lovely backpack stunner. Follows that with a little chop and a clubbing blow to the back. Charlotte's starting to take control of this match. Of course, she, like mentioned, obviously beating Asuka, being the only one in WWE to make Asuka submit. She'll have a lot of confidence going into this match. Like I said, Asuka will have something to prove, so it's a very interesting matchup here for the opening Group D match for these two. Asuka goes up top and then decides to get down. Obviously decided against that. Decides to hit a net breaker on Charlotte instead. Asuka has taken control of this one now. But it's Charlotte with a counter there, hitting a nice jawbreaker. She gets Asuka up. Asuka with a counter. Charlotte doing a bit of magic there, having a bit of a spin. Asuka with a simple kick to the midsection, possibly winding Charlotte a bit, which is going to make some of the moves harder to execute. Carries Charlotte to the ropes and drops her across the top rope, picks her straight back up and whips her into the corner. Sets her up on the top rope. What's she going for here? Oh, what a brilliant superplex off the top rope that was. Of course, that may have done some damage to herself, but she's up quickly and goes to the cover. Charlotte kicks out at one. And Asuka just hitting some elbows right across the top of Charlotte's head. And Asuka goes up to the top rope again. Of course, we saw her go up not too long ago and she decided to get straight back down. Sitting perched there, waiting for Charlotte to get to her feet. Goes for a drop kick, but Charlotte pushes her, just simply swipes her out of the air, out of the way. But can't capitalise on the counter as Asuka takes control again. Oh, now Asuka just repeatedly smashing Charlotte's head into that top turnbuckle. Oh, what's Asuka going for here? Oh, what? Oh, I think that was a hip attack to the head of Charlotte. Charlotte had that sort of opening flurry at the start of the match, but hasn't really been able to get into it since. As Asuka seems to be locking in the Asuka lock. She is. She's got the Asuka lock locked in. Is this going to be it? Is Charlotte going to tap out this quick? Asuka would love to make Charlotte tap out after, of course, Charlotte made her submit at WrestleMania. But no, she's let her go and seems to have just pushed her away. Interesting tactic. Charlotte makes a counter there. And Asuka counters straight back. Asuka carrying Charlotte and hits her with lovely snake eyes across that top turnbuckle into the cover. Charlotte kicks out at 2. And just a simple drop kick to the back of the neck there. Follows it with an elbow drop to the back. Oh, and Charlotte will counter there as Asuka tries to pick her up. Charlotte just knee right to the face. Charlotte running around the ring. She doesn't even know where she's going, but she decides to go to the top rope. Oh, and hits a absolutely fantastic moonsault there. Goes into the cover. Asuka kicks out at 2. I don't know if Charlotte was actually expecting to put her away there with the moonsault. I think she's got to do more damage than she's done so far. But she's going for the natural selection. I've seen this move put away quite a few women in the past. Will it have done the same here tonight against Asuka? Is it going to be 2-0 for Charlotte? No, Asuka kicks out at 2. I thought Charlotte might have had it there. I mean, the moonsault wasn't enough, but adding natural selection onto it, I thought that might have just been enough to put her away. But Asuka kicking out and Asuka taking control again, whipping Charlotte back into the corner, setting her up on the top rope. Starting to look quite tired now. Getting her up on the top rope. Looks like she's going for that superplex for a second time. She does hit it for a second time. Will that be enough to put her away? We'll never know. She doesn't go for the cover. Oh, she locks in the armbar instead. Of course, Asuka's put quite a few people away with this armbar as well. Asuka's got some quite a few submissions in her repertoire that could quite easily put anyone away in this tournament. But again, she seems to let go of it. And so it's to hit a suplex instead. She's setting up something here. Oh, it's the Asuka lock again by the looks of it. And there it is for a second time. Asuka has the Asuka lock locked in. Charlotte's fingers going. Looks like she might be close to tapping there. Again, it looked like Asuka let her go. I don't know whether Charlotte was getting out of it and Asuka decided to let it go and see if she could get something else, but it's not worked out. Charlotte starts to take control again. It's a nice drop kick and gets the cover, but only a 1 count. It's a knee to the back and runs the ropes. Maybe deciding that Asuka wasn't in the best position for whatever she was going for, but Asuka with a counter there, just kicking Charlotte away into the cover. It's getting to desperation time, it seems, with these two women, going for covers off moves you wouldn't normally expect them to. Maybe just hoping to catch the opponent off guard after a move and pick up that free count. Straight kick to the face. Doesn't seem to have affected Charlotte too much as she stands up. Asuka sends her over a snap there, but Charlotte with a counter. It's a nice clothesline, send Asuka to the ground. Asuka with a counter there. It looked like Charlotte might be going for some sort of net breaker, maybe a cutter. But Charlotte back in control. Just wearing Asuka down. Oh, Asuka just clubbing away at the legs of Charlotte, forcing her to let go. But Charlotte immediately with a brilliant swinging net breaker. She heads to the top. Could she be going for a moonsault for a second time? She is. She's hit it for a second time. Is she going to go for a cover here? She does. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. No, Asuka kicked out. I mean, the disbelief on Charlotte's face there, and you can understand why. I thought she might have had it there. But she's going for the figure 8, because this is the move that put Asuka away at WrestleMania, so Charlotte knows this can win her the match here. Will Asuka be able to find a way out of it tonight? I think she did. She got out of it somehow. She's not moving though. It looks like that took a lot out of her. Charlotte goes to the middle rope and almost dares Asuka to get to her feet. And it's a massive drop kick. And then on the cover. 1, 2. No, Asuka kicks out again. Charlotte has definitely taken control of this matchup now. They're just raking away at the face, but Asuka makes a counter herself. Charlotte looked like she was going for a side slam. Asuka kicks out of it. Breaks away from it. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm getting too excited. She locks in the Asuka lock for a third time. Is this going to be it? Is Charlotte going to tap this time? Sure, it is. Asuka makes Charlotte tap out and picks up the opening win for herself in Group D. And also levels her sort of personal match tie with Charlotte at 1-1. Oh, that was just a fantastic match. We had Asuka dominating at the start of the match. Charlotte came back. Charlotte looked like she was going to pick up the win. And Asuka just sort of hanging in there. In fact, both women just hanging in, surviving each woman's best shots. Charlotte, of course, getting out of the Asuka lock twice, but could not escape it for a third time. As Asuka picks up an opening win and sets herself off in you'd imagine. I mean, Asuka coming into this had to be considered a favourite for this group. In a minute we'll be able to see the group table. In fact, there it is. Asuka and Nikki Bella picking up opening wins, giving themselves 3 points each. Brie Bella and Charlotte down on 0 points, but of course there's still 2 matches to go in this group, so anything could change. But if you want to see how it changes, if it changes, you never know, give this video a like, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified so you know when the next episode goes up. And we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.